everyone, welcome back to my channel RK Raising Kids vlog. Today's vlog is going to be super exciting because I'm taking you all along on my journey from India to Dubai. Day 1. So I'm traveling with my maternal grandmother and my 2 uncles, and our route was Visakhapatnam to Mumbai and then Mumbai to Dubai, all on Air India flights. We packed fairly light, 3 suitcases, 2 backpacks and my grandmother's handbag. Our journey started at Visakhapatnam airport. First thing on arrival was identity check at the entrance where they asked for our passports. Next was baggage screening. They check your luggage here, especially to make sure you're not carrying power banks in the check-in bags because that's a no-go. You just put the power banks in the hand luggage. That's it. After all formalities and one last check of our boarding passes and passports, we finally boarded our first flight, Visakhapatnam to Mumbai. I found the experience pretty fun. We got through gate number 32C. And now when we landed in Mumbai and had a short layover, I took some time to explore a few airport stores. Just window shopping and sucking in the vibe. I actually spent most of my flight journey reading Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban book because I only found the takeoff and the landing interesting, because throughout the journey I could only see clouds and the blue sky. You can take a few pictures, but unfortunately I was not able to do that because I was not given the window seat. But anyway, I don't really regret that because right now I'm so occupied with all these stores and all. Here they've got a huge stock of chocolates, sweets, statues, toys, dolls, drinks, necklaces, jewelry, perfumes, lipsticks, all sort of makeup items, and the list goes on. The only difference is that outside airports they're at a normal price, while in the airports, just because the business doesn't really go properly and all those taxes over these items, the prices are pretty expensive. So I'm just giving you an overall view of all these airport stores and the items they're selling, and I'm extremely sorry for all these glitches that are happening in the video because I don't know why they're occurring. Maybe it's just because I'm doing it too fast, but please don't mind them, okay?
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out.
liked some of the stores, especially when it comes to the part of books. And this is my favorite part of the airport because it's got the statue of Lord Shiva and it's sparkling in the spotlight. And then we've got all these jewelry items. My grandmother was actually wondering if they were all real gold, the jewelry items, and I told her that no, it is impossible. Like, they don't really look like gold, do they? Anyway, when we came to these purse stores, they had a lot of good models and I really liked them. But looking at the rates and the prices, I almost fainted. They were too expensive, okay? And they're not reasonable also. I liked all these glass statues, especially that of Captain America. This was actually the store which stole my heart. It has all the books of Harry Potter and the Wimpy Kid because, you know, I'm actually infatuated with those book series. It's also got Percy Jackson's and a book of Taylor Swift. Finally, we found out that our flight from Mumbai to Dubai will depart the airport at 10 o'clock, so our boarding time is 9 o'clock. And then I found these Harry Potter merchandise which actually attracted me so much, and I actually wanted to take them all home, but that's not possible. They were all beautiful. And I also found one Slytherin cap, and I'm just thinking if I should wear it or not, but luckily the shopkeeper was a kind one and he allowed me, and I wore it and it looked pretty on me. But I didn't have time to buy it, so I came down another escalator, traveled to another belt, and yep, the checks repeated again. Identity verification, security screening, boarding pass checks, the usual airport drill. Our second flight boarded from gate number 77, as I'm showing you here. This leg of the journey was at night, and now this is the Emirates flight. And though not much was visible outside, I had this cool feeling that we were flying over the sea. Okay, so fortunately I got the window seat and we had this little TV in front of us, and I had no idea what these buttons are on this remote, but we had this table, foldable table, and I liked it a lot. And everything's blinking outside, and now this is Mumbai. It looks pretty. I wish the flight was actually boarded in the daytime, but that's impossible. We had to reach Dubai somehow or the other. So we are passing over Mumbai and we are crossing the Maharashtra, and now we got out of India and now this is the Arabian Sea. That's so cool. And this is my dinner. We have a cute little bun, pasta, and a cake, butter, and we've got fried rice and chicken curry. Finally, something non-veg. I was actually expecting it to be paneer, but no, it's chicken. No problem. And these are cutlery and tissues. The food is great. And what I didn't like here was that the pasta was cold, but I somehow managed it with the gravy of the chicken. So let me tear these things open. The bun was pretty fluffy and the cake was sweet, and I really liked the dinner. Now this is United Arab Emirates and we arrived in Dubai. After landing we had to go another passport check, but everything went smoothly and I can't believe my luck. We had to take in our baggage from the flight on belt number 1. I took a video of the Dubai airport. I had to bear one thing in my mind. There are restrictions in Dubai and I cannot take any video of my free will. I should take someone or the other's permission to take any video. So then, as we got out of the airport, we were greeted by a ride of a limousine. That's when the excitement really hit. As we drove through the city, I caught glimpses of the Burj Khalifa, the Dubai Frame, the Museum of Future. My heart was bursting. I can't wait to visit them all. We finally reached our hotel, the Grand Ambassador Hotel. I was going to give you a room tour, but honestly, I'm completely exhausted. So I'll save that for the next vlog. Thanks for sticking around and joining me on this epic journey. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that bell so you don't miss the next one.